2017 Eagles and the 1985 Chicago Bears, let's go. Tom Zach in for the injured Jim McMahon. Starts this one off with a bomb down the sideline to McKinnon. He will get the Bears in great field position inside the red zone. But on the next play, it's a fumble, and it's picked up by Fletcher Cox. And look at the speed on the big man as he will return the ball past midfield. Tom Zach trying to catch him, and they will wrestle here for about 15 yards before he is finally brought down. On that next play, Jake Elliott, who's been shaky as of late, bangs this one through 3-0 Philadelphia. Walter Payton showing you why they call him Sweetness, deep in his own territory here across midfield before he is finally brought down by Philadelphia. On the next play, Tom Zach overthrows Walter Payton, and it's intercepted by Ronald Darby. Carson Wentz and the Eagles looking to capitalize on the turnover here, going deep to Nelson Aguilar. Nobody's around him. He will use his speed to get into the end zone. 10-0 Philadelphia. The Bears trying to play damage control here as Walter Payton continues to gash the Philadelphia defense here as he gets across midfield for the second time today. And on the very next play, Walter Payton gets the ball again. He makes a few guys miss, and he will get all the way into the end zone, cutting the Philadelphia lead to just 3. The Eagles' next possession ends in a punt as we have a great punt return here by Ortego across midfield. And then on the very next play, the Bears would get in the end zone by Willie Gault's diving catch. He has time to get up and into the end zone, and just like that, the Bears are up 14-10. Carson Wentz, with pressure in his face, goes deep to Torrey Smith, finds him in the end zone, putting the Eagles back up 17-14. Carson Wentz this time out to Zach Ertz as he makes a man miss, and he will get inside the 10-yard line, and Jay Ajayi will punch this one in. Philadelphia wins 24-14.
87 Browns at 88 Bengals. Start off with Bernie Kosar running to his left. He throws it down over the middle to Webster Slaughter, and Webster Slaughter makes it into the end zone. Nobody would catch him. Sergeant Slaughter right there. Next drive, closer to the end zone. Bernie Kosar, he throws the same pass over the middle, and Sergeant Slaughter slaughters the Bengals defense. Boomer Esiason, he throws it deep to James Brooks. This is the second half, and nobody would catch James Brooks. It's a 14-7 ball game. Bernie Kosar, he throws it over the middle to Kevin Mack, and Kevin Mack would do most of the work getting the ball close to the red zone. But then Bernie Kosar would make a mistake throwing an interception to Eric Thomas, and then James Brooks, he would get the handoff, and he runs it down the sideline to the left, and he won't be caught today. James Brooks has the touchdown. Game is tied. Bernie Kosar over the middle to Sergeant Slaughter again. Sergeant Slaughter is a favorite target, and Ernest Biner would get the first down. He would make it close to the red zone, and then Kosar would make another mistake throwing an interception to Eric Thomas again. And then Boomer Esiason throws it down the field to Tim McGee and to touchdown Eddie Brown. But on third down, Bob Golick sacks Boomer Esiason, and Jim breaches the goalpost. It's 17-14. Last drive for the Browns. Kosar throws a jumping catch to Ozzie Newsome, and Ozzie Newsome with the go-ahead touchdown. It's 21-17, last-ditch effort, and Boomer Esiason is intercepted by Felix Wright, and the Cleveland Browns upset the Bengals 21-17.
Falcons and Bucs on tap for you today in an NFC South showdown. Brad Johnson going over the middle to Keyshawn Johnson. They got that connection going early as he will get all the way down to about the 10-yard line here. And on the very next play, all aboard the A-train as Mike Allstott punches this one in for an early 7-0 lead for the Buccaneers. Over the middle again this time, Brad hits Keyshawn, and he'll make a few guys miss across midfield, but Gramatica would miss a field goal, keeping the lead still 7-0. Mike Allstott is not done yet. Look at him make mincemeat of this Falcons defense, including a stiff arm right there. Get off me, he says. Allstott inside the 10-yard line, and then the Falcons defense attempts to take over with back-to-back sacks. You saw the one there by Beasley, and this one comes by Courtney Upshaw. You got to get rid of the ball, Brad. This field goal by the Bucs, however, is good. 10-0 Buccaneers. Matt Ryan and the Falcons trying to get something going, and this is how you do it as he goes deep to Julio Jones, who's across midfield down to the 30-yard line before he's brought down, and then Matt Ryan finds Mohamed Sanu. Look at this catch into the end zone, cutting the lead to just 3. Mike Allstott continuing to have a great day against this Falcons defense as he finds the sideline, and he gets down inside the 15, the 10 almost, and Gramatica will kick another field goal, adding to their lead 13-7. And the Falcons now deep in their own territory. Matt Ryan, with pressure in his face, throws this one, and it is incomplete. That was on 4th down. That'll lead to another field goal. The Bucs up 16-7. Look at Matt Ryan here, breaking the pocket, trying to make something happen, and it's a fumble picked up by the Bucs. It'll lead to another field goal. They win this one 19-7.
2015 Panthers at 68 Jets. We start off with Cam Newton running out of the pocket, throwing it deep to Devin Funchess. Cam Newton, he rolls out of the pocket again, and he throws it to his running back, Jonathan Stewart, getting it into the red zone. And then Cam Newton calls his own number, a quarterback sweep for a touchdown. It's 7-0 Panthers. Down the field, catch by George Sauer by Joe Namath, and he makes it close to the Panthers red zone, and this would lead to a Jim Turner field goal. It's 7-3. Cam Newton still using his legs, running out, giving it to Greg Olsen, his favorite tight end, giving it close to midfield. And then Cam Newton, he runs out of the pocket, he gives it deep to not Devin Fun Chinese checkers, but Devin Fun Chess. It's 14-3. Celebrate there, Cam Newton again. Next drive, the ball gets thrown over the middle to George Sauer, and then Emerson Boozer. He makes it into Panthers territory, getting it close to the 30. And then Joe Namath would throw it to Don Maynard, getting it into the red zone, and Emerson Boozer would get the touchdown, boozing it in. Ted Ginn Jr. catches the ball over the middle from Cam Newton, and then inside the red zone, Cam Newton would throw an interception to Verlin Biggs. Last-ditch effort, Joe Namath throws over the middle to George Sauer, his favorite receiver, but they're unable to get anything with it, and the Panthers win a close one, 14-10. 99 Titans at 06 Colts. We start off with Ground McNair. He's running out of the pocket, showing off the wheels, getting it close to midfield, and then gives it to Fancy Yancey Thigpen off the play action rollout. Ground McNair gets the touchdown. It's 7-0. Steve McNair gives it over the middle to his security blanket, Frank Wycheck. Colts are having trouble tackling him. And then Ground McNair, he shows off the wheels, getting it close to the red zone, and then the direct snap would go to Eddie George. Whoop, whoop! Colts defenders can't tackle him. He's in the end zone. It's 14-0. Peyton Manning needs to get things started. He throws it to Live and Let It Die. The diving catch, getting it close to midfield. And then Peyton Manning drops back. He throws it left to stately Wayne Manor, getting it close to the red zone. And then a few plays later, Manning would throw it to the right side to Marvin Harrison for the touchdown. It's a 7-point ball game. Peyton Manning loads up, giving it to Dallas Clark. And then he throws it again to Live and Let It Die, getting it close to the red zone. And then Live and Let a Die. And he ran. He ran all night and day. He couldn't get away. Peyton Manning, tie game. He takes the snap in the end zone, and then Henry Ford, the car dealer, he sacks Peyton in the end zone. Onside kick, Titans recover. Steve McNair loads up, gives it to Derek Mason, and then calls his own number with the dagger. The Titans win 23-14. Colts have been slipping in the last few weeks, and the Titans have been playing very well. 90 Bills at 69 Chiefs. The game starts off with Mike Garrett. It pretty much started out with Mike Garrett and ended with Mike Garrett as he makes it into Bills territory. And then Len Dawson throws it deep to Mike Garrett, waiting in the end zone for the touchdown. It's 7-0. Curly Culp sacks Jim Kelly, and then Buck Buchanan safeties him. It's a 9-0 game. Mike Garrett, whoop, 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 whoop. He gets the ball off the handoff, and he makes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Nobody's touching Mike Garrett today, as he's doing this on 2 consecutive drives. He gets his 3rd touchdown all-purpose. Jim Kelly is intercepted by Jim Kearney, and then Len Dawson throws a touchdown pass to Frank Pitts. Mike Garrett, he gets the ball on the handoff again, weaving through defenders. He gets his 4th touchdown of the game. This time, Jim Kelly throws it deep to his receiver, Andre Reed. They got to get started at some point. Jim Kelly rolls out, gives it to Keith McKellar, and Keith McKellar has the 1st touchdown of the game for the Bills. Onside kick, Chiefs recover, and guess who gets the ball? Mike Garrett, you guessed it. He could go all the way, and he does. Makes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Pretty much final drive for the Bills. Thermal Thomas, he finally gets something started. He finally gets some action, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown onside kick. Chiefs recover. Chiefs win 47-14. Chiefs have 6th place in the AFC. 72 Dolphins at 04 Patriots. Game starts out with Bob Greasy throwing an interception to Rodney Harrison. And then on the next play, Tom Brady throws it deep to David Givens. All the Givens he could get for a touchdown. The Patriots are leading 7-0. Next drive, Bob Greasy, play action pass. And he gets sacked. He fumbles, recovered by the Patriots, and they get a touchdown. Kevin Falk, he gets the punt return on the next drive. He weaves through defenders, making it deep into Dolphins territory, into the red zone, and this would lead to an Adam Vinatieri field goal after the drive stalled. 17-0. Corey Dillon, the best running back that Tom Brady ever had. He's showing off the wheels, and he's making it close to the Dolphins red zone. And then, like in the first quarter, David Givens, all the Givens he could get. Passed by Tom Brady. Corey Dillon, he's been a reliable running back for the Patriots as of late. Then on third down, Tom Brady gets sacked by Nick Bonaconti, and Adam Vinatieri, he misses a field goal. It's no good. Bob Greasy needs to get something started. He gives it to Warfield, and then 2 consecutive passes to Fleming. But then Bob Greasy gets sacked on third down by Randall Gay, and Yepremian misses a field goal. And the Patriots add another field goal. They shut the Miami Dolphins out 27-0.